Hey, how you doing?
You been drinking?
No. Well, 10 beers.
Well, Piper, shall we get started? I understand that the general was none too pleased with certain aspects of this place. So I think that we should probably get started on that and correct those things because I, for one, don't want to be held responsible again. The general's a great man and I don't want to disappoint him. So let's go ahead and get started, huh?
Well, if anyone could
Start by
uh,
cleaning this stuff up. Everything that's up here. Um, Alright, so we got everything cleaned up. Let's go ahead and start storing some of this stuff. Get this stuff out of the road. Dinner tray. Alright, so that should be good for now. Let's get rid of these gates. Understand he did not like the gates at all. So we need to get rid of these gates. And we'll go ahead and get rid of that for now. See if there's anything that we need to do to kind of, I don't know, adjust these entrances, or if we're just going to leave them this way. We'll have a look at that later. Alright, so another thing that I understand he did not like was the fact that we only had potatoes. So let's put in some different crops here. One, two, how many we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's 6. Let's go with some corn. That means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so let's I don't know how many that was. How many do we have now? Potatoes. 4 and 3. Alright, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. What else can we add here? Well, we can put some of this up and let's go ahead and add some of this. And after we get this planted, we can, okay, so we only have 3 of those. We'll do 3 gourds. So that will give us another so many. Alright. Alright, so there's 6 more of those. How many we have left? So we're still
Okay.
Alright, so the food is slowly but surely getting picked up. That's good to know. Alright, so we got some of these are not. Alright, so let's see. Okay, now we're up to. Alright, so we're up to 19. Alright, so let's add, we're going to add 4 people. 3 there.
Got it.
Trying to figure out who does what here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so she basically does 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 6. This guy does all of those. Alright. He wants the hairdresser. So let's get everything that we need out. Resources, maybe? Ah, here we go. Barber chair. Barber chair. Okay, so we're just going to put this someplace so that way when we get somebody else here, they can man that barber chair. I think we're going to need a lot of room here, so let's move these out of the way. Try to get the crops all over here. And I think we'll end up moving these crops around as we go. But for now, we need to get the space. So let's have a look, see what we got going on here. So let's put, got a rather interesting thing going on here that I want to do. So let's see if we can make that happen. Come on. There we go. Alright. Okay, so we need this just... Let's see if this will work. Alright, that will work, but that's too low. Alright, so let's try this again. Well, this is stupid. Alright. So we need this just high enough. We don't want the fire shining through. Is this going to be high, too high here? Oh, let's see what this looks like. That's not too bad. I can live with that. Alright. We can live with whatever we got going on there too. Alright, so let's cap this off over here. Alright. And let's see here. Why won't that go in there? Well, that seems rather... Is it because of the water fountain? It was. Alright. I have a feeling we're going to do a lot of moving around here. Whatever, that's a good spot for it for now. Okay, so we need to make sure that we're going the same direction, and we're not. Alright, so we want, let's go ahead and turn it. There we go. So we know one thing, that salvage station's not going to be there. Alright, so okay, so all of our floors are going the right direction. Yep. Alright, let's do this. Just to kind of mix it up a little bit. Alright. That way we can kind of have some different floors being a, we don't have this repeating pattern, although we have a repeating pattern here. Let's do this. There. Now we don't have a repeating pattern. Alright. So, what this is going to give us is this area underneath here for different things. So that can be useful. We have a barber shop, so that can be useful. And I think we'll close off underneath there because why not? But let's see about some stairs. I like that. And I just want to see something here. Alright. Okay, so we know how the stairs kind of slope. This has a bastard. Now how the hell can that be? Alright. Is there a decent spot we can do this? Try up here. Place is getting a little crowded, Piper. You know, I'm actually glad that the general just didn't accept what I had done, because this is going to give me an opportunity to really be creative and come up with something that's really interesting. So hopefully that means that it's also something that the general likes as well. Alright, so I'm not even close. Son of a motherless goat. back as far as we can. And there we go. So it's kind of... The one thing is, I don't like the sheet metal because, like, talk about a big freaking knife. Let's see what this would look like if we do the same type of thing here with this. I liked the idea of the sheet metal just to add some differences in textures and stuff, but obviously that wasn't going to work. Alright, so that wasn't going to work either. Alright. This might end up being something that we have to put in later. Let's just see what we think of that. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll think about it. It does kind of act like a railing, so to speak, but I'm not sure what I think about it. So let's prep the rest of this. Alright. So we want to have a bar slash restaurant, and we want to have some way to do some cooking. Alright, so what if we do this? And just because I love doing it. Alright, so let's do that, but we need some steps first, so alright. Do we do metal steps or do we do wooden steps? Well, the metal ones don't seem to want to go, which is weird. How about the wooden ones? Now the thing with these wooden ones, they will go. Alright, so put that out of there. There we go. Let's cap this off. Alright, so now we have an entrance. This will be the kitchen back here. So let's make this look like a kitchen. Alright, so this kitchen is gonna have where's the... Did I pass it already? I did. Alright, so looks like we ran out of sheet metal. At least a lot of sheet metal, so let's go with some barn type materials. Alright. And we need another barn wall. So I had this brilliant idea. I just don't know if it's going to work. as many brilliant ideas tend to be, this one is a big iffy. A bit iffy. Alright. So here's what I need. Here's what I want. Alright. Okay. So I need this to be in the middle. It's not currently in the middle, and I'm probably not going to have the room to be able to do what I want here. Let's see if we can do this back here. Actually, I don't need this big wall for what I want to do. I didn't need to scrap it because I'm probably going to use it over here. Okay. So, we need some windows. Not just any old windows. We're going to bring in some um, some of our, we had these pieces from a greenhouse, so we're going to bring those in here. And how are we going to do this? So let's try this. I just want to try this. No need to get alarmed. Okay, so no need to get alarmed. Yeah. I don't think my idea with the little thingamabobber is going to work anymore. Alright. Where's our steps? Okay. And now for the fun part. Okay. So we are going to, what do we need? That's what we need right here. It's probably be a lot easier if not everybody was standing around. But unfortunately, I can't really get the bar put into place. Let's get this out of the road. Okay. Alright, so we got stuff kind of situated here. Alright, so that should work there, hopefully. Alright. Before we do this, we're going to save it. But in the meantime, let's get our roof out and ready. I heard you coming, Piper. I think this is going to work. The trick is to just get it leveled up, right? So maybe we should put the rest of the roof on first before we do this. Yeah, seems like a good idea. Alright, so the rest of the roof. Let's put these pieces on. Alright. So we got that part of the roof on. Let's just pull that back a smidge. Give ourselves a little bit of... Well, we didn't give ourselves much, did we? Should probably get a ladder. Oh my god. You people are gonna really tick me off. Alright, does that look fairly square? Alright, so... No. Now let's have a look here. If we push this back... Still not square. Still not... So we're not quite square because this side here is in farther. So I need to go this way. Alright. It doesn't have to be perfect. So that's pretty close. Let's just go with that. Alright, let's see how this looks. Well, that's pretty close. I mean, I don't know if we could have done much better. So we're going to need walls there. Alright. And let's mix it up a smidge. It'd be so nice if we had half walls. Wouldn't it though? Alright. So here we're going to see how hard it's going to be to merge these two pieces. Alright. So, and then let's go ahead and Stick this other one out. So we put the one on the outside. We need the one on the inside. Alright. I don't like the way that jumped, so let's reposition this a little bit. Okay. See how this goes for us. That's pretty good. Not perfect. Excuse me, Piper. Not perfect, but it's good enough for the girls I date, right? Am I right, Piper? Huh? Yeah. Let's see about this one here. See how this goes. Okay. Well, this one's going to be trickier. Gee, thanks for that. Push that in. So this other one, I think, was in farther. Something like that. I can live with that. Alright, so we have ourselves a building. Minus one thing here. Well, a couple things. Do we want it that steep? Well, let's see what it looks like, shall we? No time for all you people to go to bed? Oh, that's right. You jerks don't go to bed anymore, do you? What did this run into? White pole. Oh, I missed it by a country mile. Well, shit. I have to do all that over again. Oops. Alright. Let's save it before we go do this again. Be doing lots of saves. And Piper, you've been quiet all night. Alright. So now is actually the best time to move that bar. Alright. ways to go. Alright, so there. It's not straight. There we go. That is exactly the way I wanted it. Yeah, I might as well scrap that. That's exactly the way I wanted it. This one's a little sketchy, but hey, settlers did it. Right? Do-do-do-do-do. Good enough for the girls I date. Please, Mr. Stairs, go back in where you belong. You dirty rotten. There we go. Whew. Alright. Yay. Okay. So, lots of messing around. But we finally got the basic building done. I think that's probably going to be all that we're going to do today, Piper. We just got, some final touches and whatever anyway, so I feel much better. I think the general will like this a lot better than what the last thing was. So, okay. Well, there we go. Alright, Piper, wherever you're at. Piper. 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 Alright, well, wherever you're... There you are, Piper. Come here and give me a kiss. Alright, fine. Just stand there then. Alright, Piper, time to go. Say bye. Bye.
Isn't that a daisy? Very cosmopolitan.
Back up, put the gun down, and give me a pack of tropical fruit bubblicious.
And some Skittles.